third-party companies be trolling. Oh man, this is a joke. This is so funny. I don't even know where to begin with this. So back in September of 2019, we had a toy third-party company called Zeta Toys, and we all know the drama with that. But for those who are listening that don't know, we had HasLab Unicron that came out. That was being, whatever you want to call it, backed, kickstarted, the way that the backer system works for HasLab. It wasn't looking so well. Then Zeta Toys comes around, shows their Unicron. People start going, I kind of like that Unicron more. And then all of a sudden people start, shifting their money. Hasbro didn't like it. They kind of shut down the whole Zeta Toys thing very quickly. And that was that. A lot of people were telling Zeta Toys, hey man, love what you did, but you probably should have picked a better time to do it. Well, as the old saying goes, sometimes you don't have to think smarter, you just got to think harder. And they picked a really good time to do this and completely do a whole different PR spin on all of this. So, out of nowhere, a new company posts on Weibo, and they go, hello everyone, we are 01 Studio and we'll be launching our first product this summer, Cell. Cells are spherical toys that can mutate into a semi-cellular state with horns, etc., eventually evolving into a human form. The cell's spherical diameter is about 24 centimeters with a height of about 45 centimeters. Is huge. By the way, this is all translated from Chinese, of course, Mandarin. More information to be announced. I hope everyone will pay more attention with their interactions. Finally, I wish you all good health, wealth, and all the best. Of course, all of this comes perfectly timed with the recent events that have been going on the other side of the globe. Can't say the word too much because YouTube don't like that recently, and they actually kind of gave me a little bit of a warning going like, you can't talk about that. So, essentially... Essentially, they took Zeta Toys, their Unicron, specifically for those who weren't paying attention, their Zeta ZV-02 Core Star by Zeta Toys, and they kind of just rebranded it under a new company, this 01 Studio, and call it now Cell. And judging by the photos now, they're really smart. They're putting two, Unicronian stands instead of one to distract from the sphere design. A half-transformed planet mode and a half kind of transformed robot mode with those, again, stand slash Unicron spheres. Oh my god, I'm like so tongue-tied from this. And of course some promotion images to emphasize the cellular nature. Now, this is crazy, but at the same time, it's almost, expected that they'd kind of pull this off. The one thing is we finally get to see color images of the Zeta Star, because we're going to call it Zeta Star, or the Core Star, or whatever you want to call it. We finally get to see some color images. It looks great. If I have one complaint, it's just that they said that it is 45 centimeters tall, which is about 17 inches. So it's smaller than, I guess, what's the most recent release? Omega Supreme, Titan's Omega Supreme. So it's smaller than Titan's Omega Supreme. Still very large, don't get me wrong. But also much smaller than the Unicron that we'll be expecting from HasLab. So it looks great, though. It looks great. I mean, in all honesty, it's quite sexy. And, I really want to see the final product with the head and everything. I like that, the fact that it shows that it could kind of still have the arms and everything in planet mode is kind of also a nod towards the old, I call it the Mango Unicron from 1986 that we would have got, that prototype. I really like it. I really like it a lot. These crazy guys at 01 Studios, I guess they picked the right time to kind of play this up, and maybe they think that, well, if we're talking about, the big V, maybe Hasbro won't come after us because, of everything that's going on in our country right now. I guess that's the case. But at the end of the day, hey, I dig it. It looks great. If the price is right, I'm going to definitely consider it, because, again, I have the HasLab Unicron coming, but I can't get enough of Unicron figures of any shape or form. I think I have everything minus... What am I missing of Unicron that's ever been released? Oh, probably that BotCon exclusive statue by Hard Heroes. I think that's the only one I don't have. But everything else I have, even oddball statues that they've done back in the day and everything. I just love Unicron as a character. Again, the 86 movie was my first taste of Transformers, so I can't get enough of figural forms of this guy. Even oddball stuff like that Cybertron Deluxe figure. I love it all. Even the little Titan, Tiny Titan, the little Titanium figure, any Unicron figure, I pick it up because he just looks so good. And this third-party one, long overdue, perfectly timed now, and looks spectacular. And I hopefully will get some more images later. But I think they're going to have to play up this kind of angle for a little bit. Who knows? Maybe from a public standpoint, they're going to have to play this up for a while until the item ships out and lands into the hands of customers. And then they'll be able to, obviously the customers go, hey, what is this? It looks like there's a head hidden under all of this. And I think that might be the angle they might have to do. But I dig it. I think it's really cool. It gives them an opportunity to put it out there in some shape or form, and an alternative for people who just couldn't afford the HasLab one. Because, I'll tell you this right now, after everything was said and done, shipping and everything, as a Canadian, came over to $1,000. So that's a lot of coin. That's a lot of coin. And so I pretty much doubt that this thing is going to be $1,000. So let's hope that this happens, and maybe if they just play up this, this angle that they're doing, that it works out for them and Hasbro won't give them any trouble.